Okay, so I'm going to make just a quick tutorial here on lava dive without high jump boots. This tutorial will be mainly for randomizer. I don't necessarily think this is a viable way for any real category, but considering in randomizer you're going to have lots of E-tanks, you know, this is a pretty viable, easy setup that anyone can do. I'm not going to make the argument that doing the lava dive is good for the randomizer without high jump boots. You know, maybe it always makes you lose, I don't know. But I do have a setup that's pretty easy for it. So if you find yourself in the scenario where you have to do it, this setup is pretty consistent, pretty easy. Now, instead of doing the run and jump to try to get the mock ball into the lava, for this setup all you have to do is go into a morph ball and roll yourself through the door and just continue to hold left directional through the lava. So we'll just start with that. We go straight through the door, and even on our first bounce we hold. Okay, now let's go back, because there is a time that you want to unmorph, and the time that you want to unmorph is when you're about even with the flame. So this time we'll do it with the unmorph. So we roll through the door, I'm holding my left directional. When I'm about even or just below, then I unmorph. Okay, one more time. Okay, I'm holding directional, bounce, and right when that flame passes me, I unmorph and I land here. Okay, then what you want to do is from here do one jump and then land on this platform here. And if you don't, if you overstep it, that's okay, you can come back and grab a flame, but ideally you want to jump and land right here on that first jump. And the reason is because from here we're going to run and jump from the corner of that edge, which is always going to get us right up to the Namahe here, which is going to be easier to time and easier to do than trying to time two jumps here. So it's going to be one jump right off of the edge of that platform, which is going to land us on top of that Namahe. Okay, so let's do it all in one motion now. Okay, morph into a ball, go through the door, one bounce, unmorph, one jump, one jump. Okay, so that is the setup. Okay, now the next part people think is either the hard part or the easy part, which is the flame Kago. So what I do to learn the flame Kago, just to get a feel for it, is to actually just stand here and take these flames. And if you can turn and not get a knockback, then you know that you did the Kago right. See that? So I can jump and turn and take that flame. I can do it both directions. And if I do it too late, then I get knocked back. If I do it too early, then I get knocked back. Okay, so you hit that flame and turn at the same time. So this is good practice for getting the timing down on that flame Kago. Okay, now the third part is the wall jumps. Now if you've tried this before, or you watch people that are better at this game than I am, then you see how fast they can do those 3 wall jumps. Well, I can't consistently do those 3 wall jumps, so there's a 2 wall jump setup that you can do for this as well. So we roll through, hold left, unmorphed a bit too early there. Roll through the door, hold left, we're gonna bounce, we're gonna unmorph, we're gonna do 1 jump, 2 jumps, get our Kago, and that was a little bit too slow because I was trying to do them easier to see, but the first one is off of the Namahe, and the second one is about right above the gap here. So let's try that one more time. Roll through the door. Bounce. Unmorph. Jump. Jump. KO. And then you hold over, and if you're a little bit too high, that flame will catch you. So what I typically do is if I feel like my jumps were really high, I will just, for a second, let go of the right directional, and then go right back to it. See, if you miss the flame, it's okay, you have enough health. You can just call another flame over and jump off of that same spot. Once again, this one's very forgiving because we have lots of health because we're in a rando. See, this might be high enough, yep. And then you just do your side wall jumps there. So let's try it one more time from the top. Roll in. Bounce. Unmorph. Jump. Jump. KO. Wall jumps. Wall jump, wall jump. And that's the setup. Now it's going to take some practice to get the timing perfect on those wall jumps off the spikes and off of this guy here. But if you're experienced with the lava dive with high jump boots, it's actually easier to wall jump off these guys here without high jump boots. So you'll get the timing of that right. The real important things are the unmorph, you know, the jumping from this platform here once you've got your flame, and then just getting the timing of that KO right, which once again you can practice up here with these flames, just like that, with your practice run. Okay, thanks for watching my tutorial.